Top 7 fruits that clean your arteries naturally. Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to Anti-Aging Health Tips for Seniors. Let me ask you something. Have you ever worried that your heart is aging faster than you are? One study from the University of Oxford showed that eating 1 apple per day in people over 50 had a similar effect on heart health as taking a daily statin, without the side effects. You eat okay, maybe walk a little. But suddenly you're out of breath after a short walk. Your chest feels tight. Your blood pressure's creeping up. And your doctor starts tossing around scary words like plaque buildup, arterial stiffness, and heart risk. But here's what no one tells you. The real danger isn't always what you feel. It's what you don't. Most seniors who suffer a heart attack had no symptoms at all just days earlier. And the culprit? Silent artery damage caused by years of tiny, invisible choices. Especially what you put, or don't put, on your plate. But the good news? Nature gave us a solution. Today I'm going to show you 7 powerful fruits that don't just taste good. They literally help scrub your arteries clean from the inside out. These are science-backed, senior-safe, and delicious. And they can help reduce your risk of high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, and even dementia. So before you take another bite today, watch this video to the end. Because fruit 3 and 5? They're probably already in your fridge. But no one told you how to eat them right. I'm Dr. Thomas, and together, we're going to protect your heart naturally. Why artery health is vital over 60. Now let's talk about something most seniors never hear in their yearly checkup. The true role of your arteries, and why keeping them clean after 60 can literally add years to your life. Your arteries aren't just tubes that carry blood. They are living, flexible highways that deliver oxygen, nutrients, and energy to every cell in your body. Your brain, your heart, your muscles, even your skin. And when those arteries are healthy, blood flows smoothly and your body thrives. But with age, something starts to change. Arteries begin to stiffen. Cholesterol and calcium begin to stick to the walls. And tiny cracks form, triggering inflammation. It happens slowly, silently. Until one day, blood struggles to flow. And that's when the real risks begin. High blood pressure, chest pain, memory problems, fatigue, and worst of all, heart attacks and strokes. Why this matters more after 60? You see, once you pass 60, your arteries naturally lose elasticity. That means your blood vessels can't expand the way they used to. And this leads to higher internal pressure, which forces your heart to work harder. Not only that, your body doesn't clear cholesterol as efficiently. Inflammation becomes chronic, not temporary. And damage that used to heal just lingers. This is why seniors are far more likely to suffer from blocked arteries. Even if they've never smoked, exercised a bit, or tried to eat healthy. The real danger? Many seniors feel fine, right up until something serious happens. That's why prevention isn't just important. It's absolutely critical after 60. Food is the front line. Here's the good news. What you eat every single day, especially fruits, can either fuel that silent inflammation, or cool it down and cleanse your arteries from the inside out. Your fork is your most powerful medicine. So let me walk you through 7 science-backed fruits that can reduce artery stiffness, lower cholesterol, boost nitric oxide for better blood flow, and protect your heart naturally. Let's start with one of the most powerful fruits on the planet. One that increases nitric oxide, improves circulation, and has been studied in heart patients. Fruit 1. Pomegranate, nitric oxide and blood flow. Let's begin with one of the most powerful, heart-protective fruits on the planet. The pomegranate. This ruby-red fruit isn't just beautiful, it's been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine. And modern science now confirms what ancient healers already suspected. Pomegranates are incredibly good for your arteries. Why? Because they help increase something called nitric oxide, a natural compound your body uses to relax and open up blood vessels. When nitric oxide levels are high, your arteries widen, blood flows more freely, and your heart doesn't have to work as hard. But after 60, your nitric oxide production starts to decline. That's one reason blood pressure goes up, circulation slows down, and fatigue sets in faster. Pomegranate steps in like a repair crew. Its antioxidants, especially punicalagins and anthocyanins, help protect your artery walls from damage. They reduce oxidative stress, which is a fancy way of saying they stop the rusting process inside your body. In one clinical study, patients with narrowed carotid arteries drank just 1 ounce of pomegranate juice per day. After a year, their artery blockages shrank by up to 30%, and their blood pressure dropped, too. Now that's powerful. And it doesn't stop there. Pomegranate juice also helps reduce LDL oxidation, the dangerous kind of cholesterol that hardens into plaque. And its natural anti-inflammatory properties support smoother blood flow and lower risk of clotting. So how should you eat it? You can enjoy fresh seeds, blend them into smoothies, or sip on unsweetened pomegranate juice. Just be careful with store-bought brands loaded with sugar. Aim for about 4 to 6 ounces of juice a few times a week, or a small bowl of seeds on your oatmeal or salad. This tiny fruit packs a powerful punch, and it's one of the easiest ways to start healing your arteries from the inside out. Fruit 2, avocado, healthy fats and LDL balance. Now, when most people think of fruit, they imagine something sweet, like berries or bananas. But avocado is technically a fruit, and it might be one of the most underrated heart-healing foods for seniors. Unlike sugary fruits, avocado is rich in healthy fats, specifically monounsaturated fats. And these are the exact kinds of fats your heart loves. After 60, many people begin to struggle with imbalanced cholesterol, especially too much LDL, or bad cholesterol, and too little HDL, the good kind. And here's where avocado shines. Studies show that eating just half an avocado per day can significantly reduce LDL levels while raising HDL, helping clear out plaque and restore balance. And there's more. Avocados are packed with potassium, which helps lower blood pressure by balancing out sodium in the body. They're also rich in magnesium, a mineral many older adults are deficient in, yet it plays a crucial role in keeping arteries flexible and blood pressure stable. Plus, the fiber in avocados helps flush excess cholesterol out of your system before it can harden into plaque. And because fiber also supports digestion and gut health, you get a double benefit: heart health and digestive ease. The best part? Avocado is incredibly easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Slice it on toast with a sprinkle of flaxseed. Add it to smoothies for a creamy texture. Or enjoy it as a side with eggs or beans. Just half an avocado a day is enough to make a difference. But remember, it's calorie-dense, so balance is key. And if you're worried about fat intake, don't be. These are the fats that fight inflammation, improve your lipid profile, and protect your arteries as you age. So the next time you reach for a fruit, don't forget the humble avocado. It might not be sweet, but it's powerful heart medicine in disguise. Fruit 3, blueberries, antioxidants and inflammation support. Now let's move to one of the most beloved and easiest to enjoy heart-friendly fruits. Blueberries. These tiny blue gems may look simple, but they're one of the most powerful natural anti-aging tools for your arteries. Why? Because they are packed with antioxidants, especially a group called anthocyanins. These are the same plant compounds that give blueberries their rich color, and they are known to reduce oxidative stress and calm inflammation throughout the body. And as we mentioned earlier, inflammation is one of the leading hidden causes of heart disease. It damages artery walls, makes cholesterol sticks, and can lead to blood vessel narrowing and stiffness, especially after 60. Here's what makes blueberries so special. They help protect the endothelium, the thin lining of your blood vessels. This lining is responsible for controlling blood pressure, clotting, and immune function. When it's damaged, your risk of stroke, heart attack, and dementia increases dramatically. But with just a handful of blueberries a day, you can support this lining and reduce arterial stiffness. And there's science to back it up. One study found that older adults who consumed blueberries daily for 6 weeks showed noticeable improvements in blood vessel function and blood pressure. Even more impressive? They also saw improvements in memory and cognitive speed. That's because better circulation doesn't just help your heart, it helps your brain too. So how do you enjoy them? Add ½ cup to your oatmeal. Blend into smoothies. Mix with plain yogurt or cottage cheese. Or enjoy frozen blueberries as a refreshing snack. And here's a tip: organic blueberries tend to have even higher antioxidant levels. But even conventional ones are a powerful step forward. The key is consistency. A handful a day may help cool the silent fires of inflammation that age your arteries from within. So if you're looking for a sweet, simple way to fight back against aging and heart disease, make blueberries your daily habit. Fruit 4, grapes, especially red, resveratrol and clot prevention. Let's move on to another fruit that's small in size, but incredibly mighty for heart health. Red grapes. Now, you may have heard about red wine and its benefits for the heart. And that's mostly due to a compound found in the skin of red grapes called resveratrol. But here's the secret. You don't need alcohol to get the heart healing effects. You can get all the resveratrol and none of the risks by simply eating fresh red grapes. So, why are grapes so powerful for seniors? Resveratrol acts like a shield for your arteries. It helps prevent blood clots, reduces inflammation, and lowers LDL cholesterol, the kind that clogs your arteries. It also helps keep your platelets from sticking together, which reduces your risk of strokes and heart attacks. Even better? Grapes are full of polyphenols, natural plant chemicals that support blood vessel flexibility and help lower blood pressure. In fact, one study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed red grapes daily for just a month experienced improved blood flow and reduced inflammatory markers in their bloodstream. And here's something even more fascinating. Resveratrol may slow down the aging of your cells by activating certain genes that protect against disease and stress. It's like giving your cells a longer lease on life, especially in your heart and brain. But before you rush to the store, here's an important note. Choose red, black, or purple grapes, not green ones. Why? Because the darker the skin, the more resveratrol and antioxidants you'll get. And as always, eat them in moderation. Grapes do contain natural sugars, so for most seniors, a small handful, about ½ cup to 1 cup, is a perfect daily serving. You can snack on them fresh. Add them to chicken or tuna salad. Freeze them for a fun treat. Or mix them with walnuts for a heart-healthy snack combo. Simple, natural, delicious, and incredibly protective. So if you want to keep your arteries clean, flexible, and clot-free, red grapes may be one of the best fruits to add to your routine. Fruit 5, apples, pectin and cholesterol control. Now, let's talk about a fruit so common you might overlook it. But it's one of the most powerful natural tools for cholesterol control and artery cleansing. The humble apple. You've probably heard the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And when it comes to heart health after 60, that may be more true than ever. Apples contain a special type of soluble fiber called pectin. This fiber works like a sponge in your digestive system, trapping excess cholesterol and removing it before it can enter your bloodstream. And for seniors, this is incredibly important. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at clearing LDL cholesterol, especially if we're less active or have slower digestion. Too much LDL floats around in the blood, sticks to artery walls, and eventually forms a hard plaque, the kind that narrows arteries and increases the risk of heart attack or stroke. But pectin in apples binds to this cholesterol and helps flush it out, before it can do harm. That's not all. Apples are also rich in quercetin, a plant compound that reduces inflammation, supports blood vessel elasticity, and may even lower blood pressure. One study from the University of Oxford showed that eating 1 apple per day in people over 50 had a similar effect on heart health as taking a daily statin, without the side effects. Another bonus? Apples support your gut health, and recent research shows a strong link between gut bacteria and arterial health. A healthy gut helps reduce inflammation and regulate blood lipids, both key to clean arteries. So what kind of apples are best? Choose crisp, colorful apples like Fuji, Pink Lady, or Gala. They tend to have higher polyphenol content compared to mealy or overly sweet varieties. And remember, always eat the skin, that's where most of the antioxidants and fiber live. Here are a few senior-friendly ways to enjoy apples. Slice them with almond butter or cheese. Add chopped apple to oatmeal or yogurt. Bake them with cinnamon for a warming dessert. Or just eat one fresh, as nature intended. 1 apple a day truly can make a difference in your cholesterol levels, blood vessel health, and even your brain function. It's simple, affordable, and proven. And now let's look at a fruit packed with vitamin C that helps protect your arteries from stiffening and calcifying as you age, the orange. Fruit 6. Oranges, vitamin C and arterial flexibility. Now, let's talk about a fruit you probably already enjoy, but may not realize how powerful it is for your arteries and circulation. The orange. Oranges are more than just a sweet source of vitamin C. They're a powerful ally in preventing artery stiffness, lowering blood pressure, and even protecting against plaque buildup. Let's start with vitamin C. This essential nutrient is crucial for collagen production, the protein that keeps your blood vessels flexible and strong. As you age, your arteries naturally begin to stiffen. That stiffness makes it harder for blood to flow freely, leading to increased blood pressure and higher risk of heart strain. But vitamin C supports your arteries from the inside out, keeping them elastic and resilient. And oranges don't just bring vitamin C to the table. They're also rich in hesperidin, a powerful plant compound shown to improve blood flow and endothelial function, which is the lining of your blood vessels. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that drinking orange juice daily for just 4 weeks improved blood vessel health and lowered diastolic blood pressure in middle-aged and older adults. Oranges also help reduce inflammation, another hidden driver of artery damage. That's especially important after 60, when chronic inflammation tends to increase silently. But be careful here. Not all orange products are created equal. Skip the sugary boxed orange juice. It's often stripped of fiber and loaded with added sugars, which spike blood sugar and can worsen heart health over time. Instead, eat whole oranges to get the full fiber benefit. Add orange slices to salads or yogurt. Or enjoy freshly squeezed juice in small amounts, about half a cup is plenty. And if peeling oranges is difficult for your hands, try easy peel varieties like clementines or mandarins. Just 1 orange a day can support healthy arteries, protect your heart, and even boost immune defenses, which tend to decline as we age. It's bright, delicious, and backed by science. So don't underestimate this everyday fruit. It may be quietly keeping your arteries younger and stronger than you think. Now, let's move to one final fruit, less common, but incredibly important for blood clot prevention and platelet balance after 60. Let's talk about kiwi. Fruit 7, kiwi, platelet health and vitamin K support. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about a small green fruit that often gets overlooked. Kiwi. Don't let its size fool you. This fuzzy little fruit is a nutrient powerhouse, especially when it comes to circulation, blood clot prevention, and heart health, which are critical concerns for seniors over 60. Here's why kiwi deserves a spot in your daily routine. First, kiwi is rich in vitamin K, which plays a key role in regulating blood clotting. And as you age, maintaining the right clotting balance becomes more important than ever. Too much clotting can lead to deep vein thrombosis, heart attacks, or strokes. Too little clotting puts you at risk for bruising and bleeding, especially if you're taking medications like aspirin or blood thinners. Kiwi helps naturally balance this system by supporting your body's natural clotting process without overdoing it. But that's not all. Kiwi is also high in vitamin C, vitamin E, and potassium, nutrients that work together to reduce blood pressure, protect artery walls, and boost circulation. And here's the really fascinating part. Studies show that eating 2 to 3 kiwis per day can reduce platelet aggregation, which means your blood stays fluid and flowing without getting sticky or forming dangerous clots. That's especially valuable if you're concerned about atrial fibrillation, varicose veins, or poor leg circulation. Plus, kiwi is a natural digestive aid. It contains an enzyme called actinidin that helps break down proteins, reducing bloating and supporting gut health, which, in turn, improves your body's ability to absorb nutrients critical for heart function. And because kiwi has a low glycemic index, it won't spike your blood sugar, making it safe for most seniors, even those managing type 2 diabetes. So how should you enjoy it? Peel and slice it fresh, or eat it whole. Yes, the skin is edible and full of fiber. Add to fruit salads or morning smoothies. Pair with plain yogurt and a sprinkle of flaxseed. Start with 1 kiwi per day, and work your way up to 2 to 3 if it agrees with your digestion. Just be sure to check with your doctor if you're on blood-thinning medications. Kiwi is powerful and may interact slightly with them. All in all, this little fruit punches far above its weight. It's one of the best natural ways to keep your platelets in check, boost circulation, and protect your arteries from silent aging. Before we wrap up today's important discussion, let's take a moment to recap what you've learned and share a few crucial warnings that every senior should keep in mind when adding fruit to their diet. 7 fruits that naturally clean your arteries. Pomegranate boosts nitric oxide, improves blood flow. Avocado lowers LDL, protects with healthy fats. Blueberries fights inflammation, sharpens brain. Red grapes, resveratrol reduces clot risk. Apples, pectin flushes out cholesterol. Oranges, vitamin C strengthens and softens arteries. Kiwi, supports platelet balance, improves circulation. Each of these fruits offers specific heart-healing nutrients your arteries desperately need after 60. Adding even just 2 to 3 of these daily can start improving your cardiovascular health within weeks. But now, let's talk about portion size and fruit sugar. Because even natural foods can cause harm if not used wisely. Important senior warnings. Watch your sugar load. While fruits contain natural sugars, too much, even from healthy sources, can spike blood sugar, raise triglycerides, and put strain on your pancreas and liver. That's why portion control is key. Stick to 1/2 to 1 cup servings per fruit. Avoid fruit juices and dried fruits, they're too concentrated. Space fruit intake throughout the day, not all at once. Ask your doctor if you're on medication. Some fruits, especially grapefruit and kiwi, may interact with blood pressure meds or blood thinners. So always check before making major changes to your diet. Focus on variety, not quantity. You don't need all 7 fruits every day. Aim for 3 to 4 different types each week to get a range of nutrients without overloading your body. Final action plan for your heart. Starting tomorrow, try this. Begin your day with water and a protein-rich breakfast. Include 1 to 2 artery-cleaning fruits with breakfast or lunch. Choose whole fruits, not juice or fruit-flavored snacks. Track how you feel. More energy, less stiffness, improve digestion. And most importantly, stay consistent. The effects of these fruits build over time, protecting your arteries silently but powerfully. If you found this video helpful, drop a comment below and tell us. Which fruit are you adding to your plate tomorrow? And don't forget, subscribe and turn on notifications, because tomorrow we'll uncover another anti-aging food secret that could keep your legs strong, your brain sharp, and your heart young, well into your 70s and beyond. This is Dr. Thomas. Take care, and take your heart seriously.